A recent study has shed light on a potential link between early Alzheimer's disease and difficulties in navigating complex paths. The research involved 43 individuals with mild cognitive impairment, which can be a precursor to Alzheimer's, 31 cognitively healthy adults in their 20s, and 33 cognitively healthy older adults. Participants were asked to complete a walking test while wearing virtual reality goggles, which aimed to simulate challenging navigation scenarios. The test began with participants navigating a path marked by numbered cones to guide them at each turn. Subsequently, they were subjected to 3 different conditions designed to assess their navigation abilities. A path identical to the initial one, a path with all ground textures replaced by smooth surfaces, and a path devoid of any landmarks or visual cues. The results revealed a stark contrast. Individuals with mild cognitive impairment struggled significantly when faced with changing conditions, consistently misjudging turns and experiencing fluctuations in their sense of direction. In stark contrast, cognitively healthy younger and older participants navigated the paths without any issues. So, why does Alzheimer's disease impact a person's ability to navigate turns? Alzheimer's disease typically begins in the back and middle regions of the brain before progressing forward. Spatial navigation, a skill that relies on the parietal lobes in the rear half of the brain, is often affected early in the course of the disease. This explains the challenges faced by those with mild cognitive impairment in the study. Spatial navigation relies on the brain's ability to continually update its understanding of the body's physical location in the environment based on its movements. Cognitively healthy individuals perform this process effortlessly in real time as they move through the world. The study results suggest that the navigational challenges observed are unique to Alzheimer's disease and not merely a result of normal aging, as seen in both young and older cognitively healthy participants. However, it's important to acknowledge the study's limitations. It was a relatively small study and wasn't designed to prove whether Alzheimer's directly causes navigational difficulties. Additionally, virtual reality tests may differ from real-life experiences where individuals can use all their senses to navigate accurately. Nonetheless, if further research substantiates these findings, it may pave the way for the development of practical tests for early Alzheimer's diagnosis. The lead study author, Andrea Castagnaro, expressed the hope of developing tests that could be easily integrated into clinical settings, considering constraints such as limited space and time. Traditional navigation tests can be challenging to administer in clinical environments, so focusing on more adaptable aspects of navigation could be the key. For those concerned about maintaining their navigational skills, the advice from experts is to rely less on digital tools like Google Maps and instead use physical maps or landmarks to follow routes. While this won't slow the progression of Alzheimer's, it may offer some benefits. Keeping the brain engaged by actively using spatial abilities could help mitigate some of the negative effects of the disease and allow patients to remain oriented and functional in terms of navigating space for a longer duration. In summary, this study highlights a potential connection between Alzheimer's disease and difficulties in navigating complex paths. While more research is needed to confirm these findings, they open up the possibility of practical tests for early Alzheimer's diagnosis and suggest that actively engaging in spatial navigation could be beneficial for those concerned about cognitive decline.